how I use the famous skincare products. And our most important little tool here is our exfoliating gloves. Hot water would probably be preferred, huh, buddy? Come here. So what I generally do is, because our face is what needs the most work always, is I wet the face first. And then I use, this is an old bottle, but I use the whitening, not a ton. Work it in my hands with the gloves, and then work it into the coat, getting our eye creases good, and our little jaw parts good. And then while that sits, I wet down the rest of the dog, and I just finished hitting all of his white spots with the whitening shampoo. Alright, so I have the whitening shampoo all rinsed out of Manny, and so now we're moving on to washing him in the Growth. Take about this much of shampoo, not a whole lot at all. Work it into your gloves. Start at the head and face again. Work it through the ears, into the face, down the chest. He's not cooperating today. Front leg, to our side coat. See, it just keeps going. To our hind legs. Turn around the other side. Underneath, side coat. Thank you, buddy. So, very, very little product, and we have the whole dog all soaked up. So, I like to go ahead and leave this sit for another 5 minutes. Sorry about that, buddy. I like to go ahead and leave this sit for another 5 minutes, because we want to give the shampoos and the oils and such in the shampoos time to work and do the good things for the skin that they can do. So, 5 more minutes on the timer, and I will come back and we will rinse this out. Okay. 5 more minutes have passed. I tend to rinse my gloves that I got at the Dollar Tree, by the way. They $1 a piece. They are in the shower section or the health and beauty section. They are exfoliating shower gloves. And I just rinse them out over the dog. And I like to kind of do, just to make things go quicker, and all over, quick rinse, just to re-loosen everything up. Start at the head then. And since you're going to be adding conditioner on top of this and letting it sit as well, you don't have to rinse it 100%, 95, 90%. I mean, know that you've gotten it rinsed, but you don't have to do a super careful rinse like you do for when you're rinsing out the conditioner. Come on, Papa. All right. Small amount of conditioner. Work it into the gloves. And then work it into the dog's coat. I generally do, and you can feel it going into the hair, and like you'll feel when you're out of conditioner. So about that much down the head and through the head and face. Then do it again. You're still going to have some conditioner in your gloves. Work it through. Down the coat, up underneath. Just kind of squish it through the legs. And during the 5 minutes while the shampoo's in, if you want, you can also just go ahead and kind of continue to work the shampoo through the coat with your gloves. Just like I'm doing here with the conditioner. Kind of emulsify the product into the glove, and then it's got somewhere to spread. So there you go. Not a lot of conditioner either, and it does like to tend to settle again after it's been used. And then another 5 minutes. Alexa, 5 minutes on the timer, please. And during that 5 minutes, just go ahead and kind of continue to work it through the coat a little bit. But I mean, really, once you're convinced you've got the coat nicely saturated, being so helpful, buddy. You can just go ahead and let the dog sit. Time for our final rinse. I'm just rinsing the conditioner out of the gloves into his coat, not wasting product that way, and then my gloves will be all rinsed and ready to go for next time. I do not wash my gloves. We wash them at work. They don't last as long. They get really hard and brittle and gross, and so I just wash them out and let them dry, ready for next time. Again, I just kind of go through the coat that first time real quickly, work everything through, kind of loosen it up. Before I get all serious about rinsing. Here, better. And when it's all rinsed out, the coat's going to feel really soft and slick, but with a little bit of a squeak to it. And I know somebody had mentioned how long it took to rinse the product out, rinse the conditioner out, or was the shampoo, I can't remember which. And I think it was just a matter of, unfortunately, she had used too much. It is a longer product to rinse out, but also the more you use it, you're going to get a better idea of, oh, well, it's actually rinsed out now. I'm sorry if I'm quiet through this part. I usually have music playing. Nobody wants to hear me sing. All right, man. Other side. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, all rinsed. Now, the secret to a very well rinsed dog is do it again. It doesn't, the second rinse doesn't have to be quick. You're just going through, making sure that you got everything, that your water's running clear. Some people, though, have more water pressure than others, and it causes bubbles even when you don't actually still have product in the hair. Kind of like what's going on here. This is an aerating water nozzle. But that's also why we're just going back through one more time, real quick. Making sure that we got it all. Thank you. Turn. Ah, the things that make you happy is actually getting shook off. Alright, there we go. All rinsed out, ready to towel up and dry.